Hey y'all, I'm sitting out here on my front porch just enjoying the nice weather, and I was thinking about you guys, and I just wanted to share something that I think is super important. Um, the reason why it came up for me today was because in the grocery store, when you go to HEB on a Sunday, it is always just packed full of people. And you pretty much have to expect it, and it still gets my stress level up a little bit, but I've learned that I know if I'm going to HEB on a Sunday, it's going to be packed. I'm going to have to be patient. Well, this lady, this older lady, was yelling at us because she wanted to go one direction, and we were behind this older gentleman that was super slow, but you know what? He was doing the best he could. And she's just standing there yelling, literally yelling in HEB, "Y'all hurry up, just go, just go." And it was like, oh my gosh, you are so angry. Did you not know that HEB's this way on a Sunday? Are you really surprised? And I thought about that for a while, and my guess is she goes, sorry, I gotta move my stool here. My guess is she goes to HEB every Sunday. And for whatever reason, she thought it would help the situation to yell at us. Now, I immediately went to my defensiveness of, if she's gonna yell at me, I'm gonna go even slower. But I didn't do that because really, why am I going to get upset over her being angry? And that's what got me started thinking about how many people in our world are so angry these days. Just mad all the time. Do you know that it takes a lot more energy to be mad all the time than it does to just be happy or be neutral? It's exhausting to be angry. That emotion is really huge for most people, and most people don't even deal with what they're actually angry about, so it builds up and builds up and builds up. And they're just so full of anger and hate and sadness, and it's exhausting. People literally die from keeping that inside, either through, a heart attack or high blood pressure, or, literally people are dying because they're not dealing with their emotions, and especially anger and hate and those negative emotions. So I was thinking very much about, you know, students that I have that they just want to hang the other person out to dry. It's not so much trying to fix, like if they said something to hurt their feelings, which you can't do, by the way, but, he hurt my feelings. Well, they're not interested in fixing what's inside them. They don't care that they feel bad. They just want the other person to suffer more than they're suffering. And that's just crazy because you cannot control other people. And hating someone or being angry with someone so much to the point that nothing's going to make you happy unless they suffer with you, it's just an impossible situation. And it does you no good. All you should be worrying about is the one thing that you can control, and that is you. When I was 14 years old, a teenager, did something really bad to me. And it was during school, and, at first he got suspended for 2 weeks because it was a big deal. But then his parents, because of who they were, got his sentence reduced to 1 week. And that was pretty crappy. But what was I going to do about it? I did have people in my life that wanted to know this kid's name, and my father forbid me from telling any of them this kid's name because they would have gone and harmed him. But that would have done no good because then they would have been in prison. So I wasn't allowed to say his name out loud at all. But somebody told me, and honestly, I don't remember who. I've been trying to remember who it was, but somebody told me, you wait. He will get his. And sure enough, he did. When he went into high school, we had a freshman in high school, but when he got into high school, he got his. He mouthed off to the wrong person one time, and somebody took care of it. They weren't going to put up with this stuff. So, me wanting something horrible to happen to him and me hating him and all it is I'm giving him all of my power. And that's so pointless and such a waste of my time and my life. So, the reason why I'm telling you this is we've all got stuff. We've all got stuff that we're mad about. We've got stuff that we're sad about. Everybody has something going on. But holding on to anger for any period of time doesn't do you any good. There's a lot of people out there that their whole slogan is, be angry about what's going on in the world. Be angry about it. Okay, well, you're welcome to do that, but it doesn't solve anything. If you're angry and you're trying to get your point of view across to me and you're doing it in an angry way, that's not the way to get to most of us and get us to pay attention. Usually people are very defensive and want to push you away instead of accepting what you're saying when you're angry. So keep all of that in your mind and in your heart. If you're angry about something, write it down. Get it all out of your system, all of it. I mean, if it's on a computer, you can always delete it afterwards if you don't want someone to see it. But, if it's paper, recycle it, shred it, throw it away, whatever. But get the anger out of here because it does not serve you to be angry at someone else. The universe takes care of the universe. It always has and it always will. All you can control is you. And all I can control is me. And as long as I'm trying to control someone else, I am miserable because it doesn't work. It's someone else's decision to do whatever it is that they do, and I can't stop that. But all I can do is protect me from situations like that. So, food for thought for you. Most of us have anger somewhere, somehow, some way. If that's you, please look at it. Please write about it. Writing about it is the best way to get it out. It helps release it, and then you can move on from it. And just remember, being mad at somebody else, you don't have to like everybody, but holding on to guilt or anger or frustration with another person that you can't control only hurts you. They can't feel your anger. Only you can. And when you live like that, it's only hurting you. Like that lady in the grocery store. She's probably still mad at home hours later about whatever it is. And me, I'm sitting on my porch looking out at my beautiful yard and this lovely oak tree and talking to my people. So, take care of you instead of worrying about everybody else getting theirs. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.